My introduction to food came primarily from my parents. As we go fishing and crabbing and collecting wild mushrooms, collecting mussels off the rocks, there's an abundance of food in Humboldt County, and really enjoy harvesting and preparing food for friends. And as I kind of continued to do that throughout my life, I just became more and more interested in food, and more interested in entertaining different recipes. It just one of those things that becomes a passion where it's really easy to get lost in it and pursue it. My name is Neil Kalson. I'm the chef instructor at Arcata High School. I'm also the chef instructor for the OSNAP program at Humboldt State University. The culinary arts program at Arcata High is structured as a career technical education pathway. The pathway means that there are successive years of a program that students can take multiple years making steps towards a keystone project or towards working in the industry.
I think it's a really valuable class. It teaches you how to cook for yourself in life and basically how to work with other people. And yeah, those are the two main skills I think I've learned from this class. It's one of the only classes that you're going to get to eat food in and prepare food. And yeah, eat it. You can kind of substitute this for your lunch sometimes.
I think this class is very practical. It's a nice addition to anyone's skill set, being able to cook. And I first chose it because I thought it was the most practical out of most of the electives. And I think any of these skills will help anyone.
When there is a goal, when they're trying their hardest, that's really rewarding to me. And that's probably the most impressive thing, is to see students who I thought maybe didn't have it in them really step up and bring high level of technique to their dishes and to their projects. I think that career technical education programs are important for a couple of main reasons. One, not everybody wants to go to college. It's a way for students to get right into industry, get their hands dirty, and start making money. The other reason I think that they're important is that it offers students a diversity of experience really early in kind of pre-career. They have an opportunity to learn how to weld in high school or compete in a cooking competition in high school. That's going to bring a diversity of experience to their college career. It's going to differentiate them from the rest of their cohort possibly. It just, cooking and wood and metal, they all draw on math, science. It's a great way to start integrating all your academics into like a problem-solving kind of scenarios. I think it's important for students to learn how to cook because it starts them off eating healthy. If you're cooking food for yourself, you're not adding all the fat, all the sugar, all the salt that you typically get eating out. You become familiar with ingredients, kind of learn to respond to what your body needs possibly. I also think that it's a great skill to bring to socialize. It's sharing a meal, making something, and sharing it is really important. Sometimes we don't recognize how important it is, maybe because we grew up in an environment where that happened all the time, but many of my students haven't sat down very often with their family or with friends and shared something that they made or that someone else made for them. We do struggle with funding. We've got to fight for our funds. We use a lot of consumables. You think of your typical English class, you can use the same text for years and years and years and write papers. But if we're making cookies, I gotta buy flour, I gotta buy sugar, I gotta buy butter. So we have a lot of consumables. So that eats up quite a bit of budget. But I do feel supported here at Arcata High School. I just keep asking for more.